As we all know, nothing happened to Donald Trump on the blood moon, March 3rd. We are now in the 4th. And I wanted to point out a couple more things looking back into iPetGoat again. For years, I have seen the number 7-3 in iPetGoat everywhere, from the LC and the Apple to what I'm going to show you now. There are 7-3s in iPetGoat in a lot of different places. So I think I may have some idea of how that relates to Donald Trump, and I wanted to show you that in this very short video. So here we go. We know Donald Trump is Gemini. I just posted a video that I shared from another channel showing you all the twin references in different things like TV shows and commercials, things like that. Donald Trump is heavily related to the World Trade Center, as he was trying to propose a plan to build the towers the way they were, just bigger and better, instead of them building the Freedom Tower. And that never transpired. But I want to show you some stuff in iPetGoat that I find very interesting, and this may quite well relate to what I'm talking about here. So let's look at a few screenshots really quick, and we'll look at the video a little bit as well. So in iPetGoat, in one of my last videos, I pointed out that in the woman crying scene where the volcano or explosion is taking place, there's a definite April 12th reference there. And April 13th is the date that I think that World War III is really going to take off and get serious. So that's the day, that's my backstop as far as all this is concerned. But talking about 314, if you flip that, it comes out to April 13th, just like I was saying. So let's look at Donald Trump in relation to 314. Now, in the video here, when you play it, you've got your timestamp here. 727 is the length of the video, and I think this counter plays into some of this as well. So let's look really quick. So in this part of the video here, the timestamp is 44 seconds, and it's a 7-minute and 27-second video. So doing the math here, you get 683, and 6 plus 8 is 14, leaving the 3, so you get a 314 for your Pi Day reference. Now we know pi is on the Bush/Trump character's eyebrow here. And then I wanted to show you this. So the clock, meaning time's up. 314, time's up for Trump. Flip the date for 413, time's up for America. I do think that that is possibly the time frame that we should be looking at. But he's wearing a dunce cap here, and he's pointing to the third character on the evolution chart with that dunce cap. So the third character here, the D is a 4, and the 1 on his finger, you get another 314 reference. Also in this scene, the timestamp is 51 seconds in the video, leaving 727 remaining. And when you subtract these numbers, you get 676, and 67 plus 6 is 73. The 73rd day of the year is 314. You see here on the chalkboard, it says love. And love is associated with Valentine's Day, right? So I wanted to show you something in relation to that too. So here we go. So the penis symbol that we see, which represents war or an event with weapons, we see that here. And I looked at it a little differently today. So I looked at it as, the way a 4 is made, this way, like this. So you see it here. And then you've got the 3 there. The little line could be the 1. So you got your 3, the 1, and then your 4, which comes up the backside this way and then across usually. It doesn't quite cross the plane here, but it's inferred. And down here, OLTN in reverse gematria is 47 for Donald Trump. And these look like Valentine's. Valentine's Day falls on the 14th. So you got 3 14s in essence. So I wanted to show that to you as well. And then here, Donald Trump is waving his fingers around like he's got a gun in his hand, and he's waving it at all the children, and that would probably point to even more information in iPet Goat and the chalkboard related to school shootings. But after waving the gun, he makes a 7-3 with his finger. 7-3. And that's the 73rd day of the year is March 14th. Here we see the teacher. Okay? If you add 11 days to 3-3 blood moon, you get to 3-14. And in the scene here, as soon as the head wound happens in iPet Goat, it pans over to this woman who I think is Kamala Harris. There's an IM on the board. So if you take the 322 and the IM that are the remaining information to the right of the scene, you get 335, and when you add them all together, you get an 11. If you add the ordinal together, you get an 11. And if you add these together, you get 12, and these together, you get 12. So between the 11 and 12 days, depending on time zone, may be the numbers necessary to add to the 3-3, where we get to the 13th of March. We've got another thing here. So as soon as he goes through his 7-3 with his fingers, all of a sudden he puts his arms up. Now, as I showed you, like in the towers, Donald Trump, Gemini, 1 and 1, 2 of the same character. And this looks like a 1 and a 1 he makes with his arms. And as soon as he does that in the video, he runs his hand or arm across his neck, signifying, time's up. So let's look at the video here. We'll watch it quickly. Right? You got your pi symbol here on his eyebrow, and the other eyebrow is Donald Trump on his back. So the pi symbol definitely plays into something happening with Donald Trump himself. Here's where he points up. He looks at the character, which is him, the hangman. Here's the head wound. And then immediately we'll pan over to the teacher. And that's why as soon as it stops, it goes right back. You got the IM here, which I just showed you, and the 3 Valentines, 3-14. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you in this video. I think there may be a case for 3-14 playing into the scene. Oh, I'll show you really quick since we're here. I don't remember exactly where. There it is, right here. Sorry, guys. There it is. Right? So I showed you this yesterday. 3-14 here. Is where everything lines up. This woman could be seen as Melania in that black outfit with the hat with the white band on it at the inauguration, crying over her dead husband on 3-14. So this video has so many layers to it. I wanted to point those things out to you, and we shall see. But the 73 that he makes with the gun is very telling. It's the 73rd day of the year, and I think that may very well pertain to when Donald is actually taken out, and only time will tell. We don't have that many days to wait to find out. And if nothing happens today, I see that as a very plausible possibility. God bless, guys. See you in the next one.